Welcome to Let's Work session. Today we are working on a chapter in my book and simultaneously we are going to configure our open broadcaster software. So as many of you know, the NaNoWriMo is in. People are writing a novel in 1 month. And well, I'm not a novelist, but I like the idea of having a book created in 30 days. So I would ride the wave and create a technical book instead of a novel. And today we're recording just one chapter that I'm gonna do about a specific tool here. So the way I do it, by the way, I create a step-by-step guide which would show you all of the details, how to configure specific softwares, while the intention is, of course, having a greatly configured computer for a YouTube channel operator, right? And right now we're speaking about how to record the videos, the footage, and the screen using the open broadcast software. And another thing that we need to know, this is a step-by-step guide with pictures, so we're gonna take a screenshot for everything that we are writing here. So I already started about the open broadcaster software, gave it some credit here, and the idea of the book, by the way, is not giving any philosophy, just the do it portion, right? Just go press the buttons that I tell you, you're ready, you're it, right? So let's see where we have ended our previous attempt to write this chapter. For its great ability, and this is one task. All right. Open the program. I agree to download pop-up. This is a one-time task. All right. And I don't have the one-time pop-up because I already pressed the button, so it's missing. And let's say like this. Most likely the software is already, and don't pay attention to all of the spelling mistakes. The idea is writing the book and then editing it, so one should not interfere with the other. Most likely the software is already pre-configured the way you want it. Press the preview stream button. Preview stream button. All right. So let's capture the button, and we are also gonna say where it is. So I have a really specific style applied to my screenshots, as you would notice. So this is the software that we have opened, and I don't need the mouse pointer. This, by the way, I'm using Greenshot. It is a very, very nice and powerful screenshot taking application. So you might want to try it. So preview stream, this is the button, and this is an arrow pointing to it, just adding an arrow. You know, I'm gonna open a disclaimer in the book saying that I am dumbing this down to the bare minimum in order to leave questions out, right? I don't want people to ask questions after they read the book and then we continue wondering what was it all about and what is the step that is missing. I don't want to do that. I prefer to point all of those errors, although they look a little bit overstretched here, right? But still, it serves a great purpose. So you will see something like that. You will see a preview of your screen, a preview of your current recording. Settings. Again, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to the spelling mistakes. This is not what we do. All right, stop preview. Alright, and we have this here. Let's put a border on it, and we will say review if this fits. So review, and another border would be here. And this is the great part of the program. I put it like this: 1, 2, automatic numbering. What could be better, right? So you can see a preview of your current. If the preview is matching your Oh, expectations. Yes. Continue to step. And I don't know what number of step this would be, so I'm putting a step marker here, and later on I would know during the editing that I should point someone to specific step later on. Continue step. Okay. All right. You'll see a preview. Recording. You'll see a preview. All right. So you will see a preview. Stop the preview by clicking. What was the name? What was the name? What was the name? By clicking stop preview. Stop preview button. If the preview is matching expectation, continue to step. If not, continue regularly. Right, something like that. Okay, so we will start from the beginning. In order to make this right, we will start from the beginning. All right. So I guess we need to put scene new, right? And this would be scene, we'll call it main. Yes, so this is what I'm looking for. So I'll say click scene, right? Scene, no, click scene and then on new. Oh, hey, click scene. Seriously? I need to change the button. I need to change the capturing button. Let's change the capturing button for our application. It happens from time to time. I need to change it to print screen. Alright, so we are going to press scene collection and new. Like this, capture this. The mouse pointer would stay in this specific situation. And let's put a frame on it and keep it at that. Maybe I will need to add an arrow later, I don't know. Let's start from the beginning. Oh, come on. This is one of the bummers in having a small laptop like this. The screenshots are just bothering your scrolling. So, alright, in order to make this right, we'll start from the beginning. Click scene collection and then new. Alright, you will get an empty, you'll get a similar window without the what? No, this is not the right application. Oh, I closed it. Doesn't matter. Without the sources. So this is what's missing. Without the sources. Right click the sources window. Alright, so let's click add and we'll say monitor capture. Oh, come on. Add monitor capture, print screen. So we'll say monitor capture like this. Let's edit our screenshot we would add the border. And this is true. This is exactly how you do it. I don't want to say mouse cursor here. So add monitor capture. Alright, fantastic. We have our another screenshot. Right in the source window. I like to post the screenshots before I type about them because now I have everything. And click add and then monitor capture. Alright, and I need to make a note here. Open the program. So I would say we will configure the application to provide us with screen capture and screen with webcam capture. options. All right, yeah. This is exactly what we're going to do. So it would be, we will start with the monitor capture. Monitor capture is what you see right now. I'm capturing my monitor. Right click and click monitor capture. All right, when we do that, I will get this kind of window. I need to name it. All right, so choose the defaults. As you see, I am actually taking a screenshot, literally taking a screenshot of every single thing that we are going to do. Right, so it would be like this, without an arrow. I don't need to be arrogant. Right, monitor capture, agree to default value. Hey, by the way, if you have more than one screenshot, if you have more than one screen, this is going to be something that you need to consider, but I don't think so. Agree to default value. And then a new pop-up would appear, so there will be monitor 1, 2, whatever. In the new window, select the monitor that you would like to capture, right? So it would be gamma subregion, use cover key, no cover key. All right, and decide. All right, so let's add a border here, and we have a border and monitor, right? Let's move that a little bit like this, and add an arrow. All right. In the new window, select the monitor I would like to capture. If you have only one monitor, decide if you would like to capture the mouse pointer and check the box if you do. And yeah, then we're gonna say optional. You can select the recording area of the screen. It is advised to cut the screen panels during the editing. Right, because during the editing you would decide what kind of thing that you would like to have there, because if you cut some sections of your screen, you'll get these black bars on the left and right and maybe on top, and you don't want to do that. This is why the editing software makes sure that you are actually doing what you need and not losing any information prior to editing. Very important. Optional, you can select the recording. No, so it's not going to be optional, it's going to be important. Do not select an area you would like to capture. This is done in editing. Leave the rest at defaults and click OK. Is it okay? Yeah, it is okay. Right. Right click the sources and let's choose add, right, add a video capture device, right, video capture device. By the way, very soon we're gonna get some really weird errors about Java and memory that is going out of my PC. This is not my fault. This is the yWriter, and I'm actually gonna write a letter to the developer. Maybe they can do something about it. You know, maybe they just didn't know that someone would stuff the application window for books with images. Each and every image that I'm posting here is equivalent to maybe one page, maybe two, three, no, not one page, maybe like 100 pages of regular text. I think so. Yeah, so 1 megabyte is a pretty big book, right? If it's talking about text. So yeah, I'm gonna choose add and then add video capture device. I'm gonna do tons of editing on this one. Right, so add video capture device. This is your camera. I agree to do. Oh, no. Add video capture device. Agree to defaults. Alright, so let's print screen. Agree to defaults. Whoa, do you see the effect it has? Have you seen that? Looks like an optical illusion. I kid you not, it looks like it was stretched on my screen, like it was a circle or round or I don't know. No, I don't take it like this, I take it with a border. Why a border? Because, well, I think about I think about it this way. The whole thing would be published on Kindles, black and white. So people would not be able to distinguish one gray from another, and it would not look pretty. So they need to understand where the screenshot begins and the text begins, because if the screenshot contains a text, they might be getting a little bit confused with this. So just to give a little bit of help, agree to defaults, and click OK. And here the fun begins. Right, so there is no need to change anything but the custom resolution, right? So this is exactly what we're gonna say. That we need to go only to the custom resolution part. No, we're gonna say that verify that there is a camera there at all, right? And we're not talking about chroma key, this is gonna be in extras. So let's add it to our extras. Appendix, let's just double click it here. And I'll say blue screen, no, green chroma key. Alright, this is gonna be an advanced technique that is irrelevant to the beginner YouTuber, so it's very important to capture that later, but not now. So we already have something in here, right? This is the screenshot. This is the screenshot. Yeah. So let's take a border here, and then no, this is not the way I like it. No. Click here, then choose your resolution. And if I remember correctly, my resolution. You know what? Let's test it. Preview stream. Yeah, this is exactly it. Alright, so video capture device. So I'm gonna do it like this. Print screen and until we get here. Alright, so now we will add a border, and now we would add some frames. So see if the camera is yours. Tick the box, custom resolution, and then we will add a pro tip, right, for having just a screen recording and just a camera recording of a proper size. So doesn't matter right now, but we will add some numbers. So this would be number 1, number 2, and action number 3. All right, fantastic. Copy it here, and this is quite alright for us. Yeah, so this is what we do. Check that your camera is showing the list. If it doesn't, make sure the drivers are installed, right? So this would be number 1. Number 2, check the custom resolution box, choose And again, guys, this book is about telling people what to do exactly so it would work, and not giving options and theories. So we're gonna say choose 320 by, what was it? 220 by 240, right? If you are using a 13 or 14 inch screen, choose 640 by 360 if your screen is 15 through 19 inch, right? No, 480. What I'm doing? It should be roughly square. You see, this is how we make mistakes. 480. From there. Choose. No, what the screen size? What the screen size got to do with anything? No. If your native resolution is full HD, which is 180 pixels. It would be 1920x 180. Don't ask me how I know it by heart. I just do. I'm a geek, really. All right. So this is gonna be the part number 1, and then click OK and click preview stream. All right, so this is gonna be my preview stream. I'm gonna capture only the preview stream. Oh, come on. I'm gonna capture only the preview stream portion, and I'll say, all right, I genuinely don't like where the camera sits. Right, so let's select the camera here, and I'll point an arrow to it, and border, right, and an arrow. Here we go. All right. The camera is automatically placed in the top left corner. If you are a gamer, this might be okay. For those that record work or browsers, the best location would be bottom right, because there are no controls there. Boom. Stop this. No. Preview stream. So we go position, move to right edge. All right. So yeah. So let's do this again. Move to left edge, and then we say right click, position. Oh, come on. Right click, position, move to right edge, right? So it will be a print screen. Right click the sources, right? So we need to add here. It would be right click the video capture device, right? So it would be a thing like that. 1, 2, 3, and copy it. Stop. So don't stop. Right click the video. I don't remember how it's called. Let's see, video capture device. As you see, it's really slow now because I have it enabled. So we would keep it at that. You know what? Let's record the screenshots. Position. Move to right edge. Now we have it here. You know what? I don't want it to screenshot. Let's do it in one single motion. Move to bottom. It's gonna be a long screenshot, but it's gonna be worth it. Right, so like this. I got some kind of warning there, right? No, there is no warning. Where's the warning? There's no warning. Alright, so let's add an edge, a border here, and we will do the frames again. So frame number 1, frame. You know, for a book, maybe I should have been dressing better. You know, well, it doesn't tell anything, so maybe, you know what, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna deal with that later. Maybe I will re-record the screenshots themselves. The screenshots are relatively easy to repeat. And here we go, you see? System out of memory. Great. Great, just great. Yeah, continue. I heard it the first time. And of course we are going to move to bottom. And now we are completely cool. And we can close. Right, so let's add a border and add a focus. Like here, yeah, close. Paste again. Ooh. See the out of memory error? We're gonna suffer. I hope it's gonna save. Continue. Save. Yes? Have you saved? Yeah, something happened over there? Yeah, continue. I'm gonna split it later into chapters because I need to add a ton of text and I don't want to read those memory messages all the time. But yeah, so here we have it. Let's just add one final screenshot about here and I'll say, okay, if you would like, you can just tick the video source capture device, right? So let's add a border here and we'll say this, the sources. Maybe I'm not doing a great job here, but yeah, we might change that a little bit later. So I captured all my screenshots now in advance and I'm a little bit struggling with the application. Come on, application, be nice to me. Let's split it now. So the way you split in yWriter is actually very, very sweet. You add, just take a line, you add a hashtag or 3 stars or whatever and say split. And it would go, copy everything below your mark and put it in another scene. So now when we press save and exit, and we're looking at the preparation, you'll see there will be a scene, and this scene means that yeah, it's a configuring open broadcaster software, and we'll say it is configuring open broadcaster software number 2. Yep. Alright, number 2. And like that. Alright, so so we are almost done. Come on, if you can complete the application, we'll close immediately. Details. I don't care about your details. Oh, come on. Alright, so this is all I have here, and we would just say, let's have a new line here. So I deleted the screenshot. Control Z. Come on. Alright. So this is where we are now. I added a line. Do I have a line? Yes. So this webcam is at the top right. Right click again and navigate to what was the name of the action? Move to bottom. Navigate to move to bottom. Alright, move to bottom. And we are actually almost done. Right, move to bottom. Now we're gonna say enter. The webcam is in the right position. Then we're gonna say if in the future when you record you can uncheck the video capture device and the recording will not have the webcam in it. Alright, if you would like to capture only the webcam in the webcam full size, create a new scene collection, name it webcam, say repeat the steps above, repeat the steps, another meta for future steps, create a new webcam and only the video capture device and leave it at all defaults. So this is the end of the chapter. This is how it looks like. The book is technical, so we're not adding too many words. For example, I added today only 350, let's say 363 words, but this is only one of the chapters that I'm working today, and only the only one that I'm recording today. I hope you liked this working session. As you see, the yWriter and Greenshot are working greatly together, except the memory leak part, which I'm sure gonna be fixed pretty much soon. And you can write technical books and separate them into chapters and scenes pretty conveniently. You can move around all of those here if you like, for example, to change the priorities of the chapters or the order, and everything is saved in a separate file. So all this is very, very nice and working neatly. And of course, the Greenshot, as you've seen, we are actually capturing a process and documenting it on the fly using this really lightweight software, and it works fantastically. It does all the job that we need. By the way, all the screenshots are saved on a side on a hard drive. You can review it in my tutorial for Greenshot. If you like this video and would like to see more, well, please subscribe and please share the video, spread the word. I would be greatly appreciative if you would do so. See you around.